Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. COVID-19. Obaseki announces aggressive enforcement of policy to combat the spread. The Edo State government has rolled out an aggressive enforcement policy to stem the spread of coronavirus COVID-19 in the state, noting that the government remains relentless to impose total lockdown because of the economic hardship such a move could cause on the people of Edo State. This is coming even as the governor declares that errand transporters and hoteliers will face stiff punishment and promises to partner with religious and traditional leaders for the distribution of relief material to the people of the state. Governor Godwin Obaseki, who stated this in a statement nation statewide broadcast in Benin City, said with 11 confirmed cases as at Wednesday, April the 8th, evidence show that the number of cases is likely to increase significantly in the few weeks coming, if not contained. The governor, who has just completed a 14 days isolation quarantine after exposure to confirmed cases of coronavirus, said throughout the isolation period, he had effectively coordinated the state's efforts to stem the spread of the coronavirus. According to him, as at today, Edo State have confirmed 11 cases and sadly, one dead from the COVID-19. Unfortunately, from the evidence we have now, the number of cases is likely to increase significantly in the weeks coming unless we take very decisive actions and measures to slow down the spread. We have gathered information that a large number of our citizens who traveled back home in the last several weeks from overseas may not have self-isolated themselves, although majority of the current cases are individuals with travel history and their relatives in the coming days. We are likely to see community transmission of the virus from those who have just arrived the state or who have been in contact with people who have coronavirus. We don't want to see this continue in our state. Hence, we are working seriously on decisive measure to make sure that the spread of COVID-19 is stopped or slowed down. Noting that the state government response targeted to slow down the spread, ensure that the livelihood of the people are also protected in the process. He said Edo State government is very relentless to have a total lockdown of the state because of the hardship it will cause on the people. If we are going to stop the spread of coronavirus, everybody must get involved and everybody must be responsible. Government alone cannot stop the spread. The active cooperation of the citizens is greatly needed for us to stop this. He continued, I will emphasize in my last statements, as I emphasized in my last statement, the COVID-19 virus does not spread on its own. It is people who spread it when they move around. So if we can reduce the movement of people around, this will help, and we can keep to social safe distancing from others. The virus will not spread. Government will not strictly enforce the guideline which have been announced to control the spread of coronavirus, like a total shutdown of the state. For the next 14 days, it is compulsory that every person in Edo State must wear a face mask in public. The Edo State Association of Tailors, Fashion Designers, and Mass Production High Quality Reusable Face Mask is available at affordable price. Any gathering of more than 20 people must be immediately dispatched. People will immediately they need to quickly vacate such an environment. On market closure, he said, market in Edo State will be shut for fumigation and sanitization and through cleaning over the next 30 days. All this selling essential materials like food and medication will be relocated to the local government of the nearest open space where they can sell while observing social distancing regulation. The Edo state government will shut down any hotel found to be hosting guests who traveled from overseas. Edo State will not inform the will inform. Edo State has asked every hotel to inform the owners of hotel to report guests who have arrived the state. Vehicles with passengers must maintain social distancing, unless will cars will be impounded. Urgently, urging people to take ownership and champion the case of the spread of coronavirus in the states. Every business premises household must have hand washing facilities and sanitizers and must be placed in visible places for all to be able to use. He added, all government hospitals, primary healthcare centers will be used as screening centers to screen citizens who believe they may have exposed themselves to symptoms of COVID-19. We have also completed the first phase of training of all health workers in Edo State who will mount this isolation unit. He said the government would work with the local governments, religious organization, and traditional rulers to distribute food items to the most affected and most vulnerable members of our community. We continue to receive cash, equipment, drugs, food, supplies from well-meaning individuals, government agencies, and organizations. For this, we say thank you. The secretary to the state government will announce the names of the members of the community who has assisted to coordinate our relief efforts. This is your governor, Godwin Obaseki, urging everyone to contribute and to support to help the spread of coronavirus in the states. Well, Nigerians, this is what is happening now. The governor of Edo State, the person of Godwin Obaseki, is looking forward to. Governor Godwin Obaseki has urged his people to make sure that they observe this. He's one of the governors, one of the few states in the country that have not enforced a total lockdown of the states in Edo State. He is asking and telling the people to make sure that they work together, they support the government, they work together as one unit to make sure that this does not continue and that the spread of coronavirus in the state stop. Governor Baseki is urging his people to stay true to this policy. He doesn't want to shut down the state because he knows exactly the hardship it will bring on the people of the state. Governor Godwin Obaseki is urging his people to make sure that they cooperate with the government, they cooperate with the enforcement of what the government is saying so that they can all stay safe. He has not totally locked down the state, but has asked the people to maintain social distancing. Please, I want to say a big thank you to all of you out there who have not subscribed. Please do subscribe. If you have not thumbs up, please thumbs up for your girl. We are here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. You have a voice, please use it. Don't allow anyone make you feel that you don't have a voice. Make sure that you let the world know that this is going on, and look after yourself, look after those around you. Governor Gordon Obaseki has stated out some measures to make sure that the state is safe and well looked after. Some of these measures he has stated out are to make sure that the state, there is this social distancing in transport vehicles, that's just the driver in front, one person beside the driver, and two at the back. And anyone found to default in this will be, we face the tune of the music. He also said he's going to work with the traditional leaders, religious leaders in the states to make sure that they combat COVID-19. And he wants to also tell the people of the states to make sure that they work together. Governor Godwin Obaseki has also said that people of the states must work together as one to ensure that they see to it that the state is looked after. You see, so these are some of the things Governor Godwin Obaseki has said to the people of the state, and that they should report those who return from abroad, those who have returned from, from overseas should also, report those that have just returned, family members. They should not hide it so that at least they can be tested to be sure that there is no coronavirus in the state and to make sure that they stop it. That at the present, 11 cases has been confirmed. I want to say here to the people of Edo State, you should please listen to your governor, listen to the government so that you can help to contain the spread of coronavirus. Thanks everyone for listening. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.